Ukrainian it will be DRUZI, which means friends. And it starts like before in October, I think we start to planning that. And it's with Ukrainian musicians and some friends.
And I can say probably it's not the band, it's also it becomes to be an orchestra in some way. So the idea of making this project is because of all this stuff that happened in Ukraine last year, already 1 year, yeah, even more.
Music is such a beautiful thing that can help you every time you need it. It can bring you all the spectrum of emotions you need in the time you need.
Дуже дякую.
My name is Dmytro. I'm 33 years old. I'm from Ukraine, Kharkiv. I came here maybe 2 weeks ago because of war, and I was a musician for the whole of my life. But during this time, I was working as a cook. So how I been in Latvia, in Egypt, in Poland, and now in Germany, playing Klezmer music.
Але ми ніфіга не строїмо. My name is Olena Yeremenko. I'm Ukrainian. I'm from central Ukraine, the city called Kropivnitsky. In the Soviet time, it was called Kirovograd, and they changed. I'm really happy about it. I was studying musical academy in Lviv, in Western Ukraine. So I'm a professional violinist. I'm quite new person in klezmer music, I can say. I don't have big background, but it was even more interesting for me because of that. So I could play with so great musicians like Sasha and Craig and Mitya Gerasimov, the clarinet player, and Daria Fomina from Kharkov, the great clarinet player, and just a lot of people who knew about this music and I can learn from them.
There is like Craig Judelman, Sasha Lurie, and like Daria Fomina from Kharkiv, who is my father, and Mitya Gerasimov from Kyiv, and Olena Yeremenko, basically from Lviv, but now from Warsaw, and also Nataliya Kasianchyk, she's from Vinnytsia, like a lot of people from other parts of Ukraine who became friends because of music. I'm Daria Fomina. I'm a professional musician from Ukraine, from Kharkiv. How I came to klezmer music? It was like, I have no choice, to be honest, because like my father started to play klezmer when I was 7-8 years old, and he started to play with a great band named Kharkiv Klezmer Band. I attended my first klezmer workshop when I was 13. It was scary because like my father one of the best clarinetists in the world, and I, a little scary girl playing flute, and I used to play like a lot of time. I used to play like boop 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 boop, only that, because nobody let me play melodies.
So my music background, it's I can say probably like my friends Dasha, I had no choice because I'm coming from music dynasty, but it's classical music. The people who played classical music, my grandfather from mother's side was a conductor and teacher and violinist. So when I was 4 years old, my grandfather, who was violin teacher, asked me, "Oh my dear, what do you want to play, piano or violin?" And I was thinking like, okay, in my children's garden, every girl wants to play piano, so I would like to be a little bit more original. I would like to play violin. So I said, violin, my dad, my great-grandfather. The next day I got this small violin. I was 4, and so they said to me, now you can play violin every day. And that moment was very important for me. I start to count every day, practice violin, and then probably one day after another. So that was my beginning. When I was 4 years old, I got a teacher, and yeah, after that I got another teacher, and that teacher emigrated to Israel and after that to Australia, because our city, Kropivnitsky, there was a lot of Jewish people there who immigrated in early 90s, and the city was empty, and my parents and my grandparents kind of stayed alone because all their friends, teachers, doctors, musicians, they just left. Yeah, so yeah, my musical background is kind of very simple, but it's not so simple to grow up in a classical music family, because everyone wants to be proud about you, and you don't want them to be proud about yourself because you just want to be free and let it go out and play.
Studying playing guitar from when I was 8 years old, and then I find myself in bass guitar. No, usually says that you don't choose the instrument choose you. And I start to play bass. I play bass in a punk rock band, and in a reggae punk band, then in pop music, then rock music, then heavy metal music. And I think that you must try everything in this world, in your life. Maybe a little, but you must. That's how I find myself in Klezmer. First time in my life, I go somewhere to play with the band, not in my city, and especially in Europe. So everything happens now is first time in my life, and I'm really excited, and look at it, discover. Do I want to be like this? Because music always was like a part of my soul, and I play it just for myself, not for money, not for people. That's my Iceland inside of my soul. But now Dasha has shown me that music can be the job. They can feel we can earn money. But I'm still thinking, because I love also my job. I love to cook. 10 years I spent cooking. Now I'm cooking for Dasha. Dasha loves it. Dasha is my girlfriend. I discovered she is a musician, and her father is a musician, and very famous musician some time ago. And I was a musician too, so I was like, can you show me what you're playing? Yes, okay, no problem. This is Klezmer music. I listen to the bass, boom, 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 nothing special otherwise. But when you listen to it, you're like, maybe, but when you play it, it's like it's kind of different feeling because it's different music. It's not metal, not punk. You have to stay there. You must understand who is playing who. But in fact, when you in the band, when you play two notes, but with the band, it's a lot of energy, a lot of energy.
And my father first like explained to me what to play and how to support the melody, and only like after some years he gave me really to play melody in cappella. And he really awesome clarinet player. He used to teach a lot of klezmer stars, that people who are klezmer stars now. It's like Ukrainian traditional music, really into klezmer, and it other ways it's also working, yeah. And like in klezmer we play a lot of kolomakis and a lot of klezmer tunes, which sounds like Ukrainians. Even now, in Ukrainian music, in Ukrainian popular music, you can hear a lot of traditional stuff, which sounds a little bit like a klezmer.
when I finished musical academy, and I was thinking like, okay, she is just still a kid. She will like play this game, and after that she will normal play in symphony orchestra or teach or something. And I was already tired. I can say honestly, I was tired about classical music. I was boring to play in symphony orchestra. It's great, but please not for me. I can listen to it, but I like to perform on the stage, not to be a part of this big sea, the small drop in a big sea. So, and in some years, my father invited my already ex-boyfriend, he is a great drummer, he invited him to play in his orchestra. But we had to move to Kiev. And we talked with my boyfriend, and he said, no, we will not move, and I will not go to this work. And I said to my dad, and my dad was really angry and everything. But in a while, just a few months later, we played concert in Kiev, and I invited my dad. He came, and after the concert he said, if I would had the band like you have, I would never play in my orchestra.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm kind of every second, every minute, I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, I'm gonna play. I'm still know that I'm don't really sure about all the notes and don't really sure about all the solos. And in fact, when you're already playing, you're already there. In that second, you must be there. And
Exile has changed my music. Yeah, it definitely has changed my life. Because before war started, I used to work like a teacher, as a teacher, a long time, and I wanted to play, but I didn't have time for that, to be honest. Like I played Klezmer twice in a year, especially when Corona got started. And when I came here, I start to play klezmer a lot. I start to play Ukrainian music. I start to play more than before because I love to teach, but like I love to play more. Now we'll play some Ukrainian waltz, but Olena will sing more.
I'll introduce it a little bit. So this waltz, it's Ukrainian waltz, but we got it from the old recording that was actually recorded in the 20s, actually 100 years ago, in 20s in United States, and it was from Ukrainian immigrants, and it's called Nevilnik. What is Nevilnik in prisoner? Like prisoner, but not like prisoner, not like criminal prisoner, but like prisoner, for example, like our soldiers who are now in Russia. Yeah, like that. I don't know this word in English, so anyway. No, it's not a slave, but prisoner.
Prisoner of life.
In first days of war, I was still in Ukraine, in Kharkiv, and Kharkiv was bombed, and like in our basement was so nervous, small, 7 years old boy, and like for let him some calming, I started to teach him how to play flute. It wasn't really a lesson, but it was just like for his fun and like for calming. And in day when I left the Kharkiv in a railway station it was 4th of March. It was really a lot of people. I've never seen that much people in a central station in Kharkiv. And like we sit in the how to say it, in this in big hall in railway station. 1,000 people was screaming, crying. Soldiers start to shoot for calming somehow people, but it didn't help at all. And we, with my boyfriend, just started to play somewhere in the corner. Just started to play Ukrainian anthem, because he had a ukulele with him, and I had a flute with me, and we just start to play anthem, and somehow it was it helped, because not only for us, because like a lot of people just got quiet in that few minutes, for that few minutes, and like during that horrible, terrible travel, which was like more than 1 day from Kharkiv to Lviv, we played in train in other cities, because we had some stops. And first, what I did when I came to Hamburg, it was 11th, it was 11th, I think, of March. I found the piano and start to play. And like, I'm not so good piano player, but I used to play like hours, like 4 hours. I don't know how long it was. And maybe first week, it really gave me support, and I start to be so calming. I don't know how to say it in other way, but like I felt that like, okay, if you're nervous, you should a little bit play and cry and like something, because like if you feel nervous, you play something something from inside, yeah, and it will let emotions go out. And like I really just played for hours and cry and play and cry, and like 2 weeks or something. And after that, Sasha and Craig called me for a concert so rapidly, like, hello, are you free now? And I'm in Hamburg and they're in Berlin. Yeah, I'm free. Okay, please come to Berlin. We have a concert now.
Our new project, DRUZI, that we started only in November, I want the project to continue its life, because it becomes to be not only band, it becomes to be a family like in every band, and we are more and more people there, and it becomes to be an orchestra. So after the last concert in November, I wrote to everyone that, guys, it was too good to stop it now, and everyone agreed.
After that concert, it was the most crying concert in my life, because everybody on the stage used to cry. Everybody in the hall, like listener, was crying, because like one song made me like terribly crying. Like I hear only 2 words and I start to cry. It's like,
so it's our second like meeting, like a project, and we plan, and I want really much to play in the Zinegir Festival in Warsaw. I want, after our victory in Ukraine, it will be very soon, I want this band to have a tour around Ukraine, and for sure I want to go to the world tour and play in Carnegie Hall, on a Broadway, on Jewish theater, as much as possible, but probably not too much to be not so tired about playing music, and sometimes just relax at home with book, cat, and my boyfriend. So and like I just have not plans. I just want to enjoy the life with all this brightness and the sea and ocean of sounds.
Life showed me that you can't get a plan for your life, but plan is not always worth it, because now I have some things that I even don't imagine I would like to have, but also I don't have the things I would like to have, but I'm happy with what I have. That I want to say, and be happy with things you already have.
My plans, I want to play. I want to play klezmer, and like now some of my Ukrainian friends are here. They are not klezmers yet, but they want to. Because like klezmer, it's a great instrument for introducing Ukrainian culture through the Jewish culture. It's like a great mix-up, you know, because like Ukrainian culture now also in a wave, and Jewish culture also, like people are interested about it, and we can explain like Ukraine, it's not Russia, you know, because like 5 years ago, when I said like answer for a question, where are you from? I said like I'm from Kharkiv. They said, is it Russia? No, it's not Russia. It's not Russia at all. It's like you can find connection between Ukrainian, even Eastern Ukrainian music and klezmer. And it's a great point to show Ukrainian culture from Jewish side also.